Greetings, Gemini, and welcome to Ingrid's Insights. How are you? And this is going to be a reading for Gemini for February 2024. And I wanted to start off with the runes, which are the sacred alphabet of Norse mythology. And let's pull a rune for you today, Gemini. What does my Gemini need to know? Wow. This is the rune. Let's see. What is the rune for you today? Courage. 98. Courage. 9 and 8 might mean something for you. And let's see. I will read this from the rune guide so you can get a jump start on what it is you need to know, Gemini, today about courage. Courage is faith in action. Drawing this rune, Gemini, indicates that you are being asked to recognize and honor the courage and strength of your spirit. As you do, you will grow in understanding necessary to continue traveling the road you have chosen and to face with wisdom whatever challenges life brings to you. So we'll put this aside for you, courage, as we go into this reading for my Geminis. So first we'll begin with the angel oracles. And what do my Geminis need to know about the angel oracles? What is it that is coming to you from the angel guides today? This will be a card just to clarify. From courage, what is it that you need to know? Wow, strength and guidance. Well, you're coming into a lot of power and strength and getting the guidance you need for February. So there might be something, Gemini, that you will be facing in February that will take courage, will mean that you will need to tap into your strength and look for guidance, or maybe offer guidance to someone else as well. But that's a beautiful card to begin with, and we'll pull a few more angel oracles and a fairy card at the end. But first we're going to move into the tarot. And what do Gemini need to know, spirits? And as I'm putting my energy on the cards, Gemini, I just wanted to say welcome to Ingrid's Insights. And my name is Ingrid, and I'm so happy you're here joining me in this reading for my dear Geminis. What do spirit guides want Gemini to know? And we will be doing the Celtic cross, and this is you, Gemini. Wow, the sun. It just came shining right out on you, Gemini, in February. That's saying as you're coming into this middle of the winter 2024, and there will be a lot of sun shining on you, a lot of optimism, a lot of growth, lots of happiness and healing, fulfillment, radiance. So that's a beautiful card, Gemini, to begin with. And let's see, well, what is it that Gemini needs to know that could be a challenge or an obstacle to letting the sun shine? Because here comes the sun for you, Gemini. And the sun brings in love, health, growth, prosperity, everything you could possibly imagine that you need. But they're the challenges. The King of Swords. Well, the King of Swords, he sits firmly on his throne, using his intelligence, his insight, his wisdom, gained from having perhaps been in the field of law or negotiations, where he has to really use his intelligence, his IQ, to work and balance his emotions and how he rationally processes information. So the sun is shining there, and there's something that perhaps will be a challenge in terms of thinking through something, Gemini, or really revealing the truth of a situation. But you're going to be, it's saying the challenge is to use your intelligence, to use your rational mind as you go into February. And what does my Gemini need to know that is at the foundation? What is February bringing from the foundation for you? This question, you come to the month of February with, Gemini. What is at the foundation? Think about what it is that you would like to get some insights on today. Wow, the Valet of Dinero. This is the Page of Pentacles. At the foundation, there is this seed of new information, of something that you want to grow, that you're learning about something, and you're feeling the value you have in something in yourself at the foundation, because the sun is like an enormous pentacle. It's the brightest thing in our universe, and it's saying that you have this little inkling, this beginning, this coin that really represents everything in the manifest world. That coin he's holding, it's pure potential, seeking manifestation in your life through the strength and guidance and the courage to take action and to move forward under the light of the sun. And you got that energy, even if it's a challenge, or it could help or hurt your question about February. But it's saying that if you work hard, if you plant this resource you have, it will grow. You will take it step by step. And Gemini, you're not concerned about starting at the very bottom of something, because you know if you put the energy into it, that asset will grow. Whether it's an asset of your guidance that you have within you, or a project or job offer. So it's just saying, be aware that at the foundation, or something that is not quite seen yet is coming for Gemini in February. And guides and spirits, please let me know, what do my Geminis need to know at the crown? A possible outcome for February. Something you're ready to receive and download from your higher mind, Gemini. The Queen of Swords. Wow. You have this whole counterpart of the King and the Queen. And that's saying this is going to be a month where you will be using a lot of intelligence. You will be standing above the situation and really looking at it with mental clarity, strength, having used a lot of your wisdom from the past experiences, but also learning how to balance your rational mind with your feelings, emotions about things. But the Queen, she cuts through anything that is not true or right for her. So Geminis, this is saying that if there's, at the crown, you're awakening, or you're seeing, or you're downloading a certain truth that is coming to you in February. And you're not going to just let this truth slip by. You're going to address it and claim it and stand firm in your rational belief. But also you're going to be truthful. And you could say the Queen could be cutting at times, but sometimes truth hurts. And sometimes we have to speak the truth with clarity and call things out. Because Gemini, what is passing for Gemini is, what happened to you, Gemini, in the recent past, in the month of January? What was going on for you? Wow. Another king. The King of Coins. And that's saying that, actually, this is the Queen of Coins. But as we know in the tarot, kings and queens, the genders are transferable. So if you're a man, you can be the Queen of Pentacles. And this is the Queen of Pentacles. And you've also got the Queen of Swords. So these are the more feminine or receptive energies, because the tarot responds to energies. And it's saying that what is passing, or something that you have been dealing with or working on in the recent past, is managing your finances, being resourceful, making good investments, being generous with your money or your time or your creative work that you're actually doing. And it's saying you're having all of this wealth, of independent wealth, of having worked hard at your job or in your career, and that's in the recent past. And what is coming for you to focus on, Gemini, in February is what is coming for my Geminis. Wow, another king. There's so many, the kings and the queens, all of the court cards, Gemini, they often represent energies that are either in people around you that you know or deal with at work or in your family, or it could also be that the queens and the kings and the page. So you have all of this energy of people coming to this reading today with you in February. So you will either be developing some of these qualities in yourself, Gemini, in February, or being involved with people who will help you in these areas of claiming, and you're bossing up to your power, especially in the realm of how you process information, how you use your intelligence, how you use your rationale and your higher mind to make decisions. And then you also have a lot of beginning energy in the realm of investments, in feeling financial security, or also feeling that your job or your career or how you're investing is growing. And the queen is showing that in the recent past, you've had a lot of abundance. Things have come to you, and you have been sitting on your throne of wealth. And at the foundation is this beginning energy around resourcefulness and learning about money, learning about investment, taking on a project and really bringing it down to earth, Gemini. And what is coming that you need to focus on is the King of Wands. And this is the most passionate, charismatic of the kings. And whether you're a man or a woman, this is that masculine energy that steps out on the stage and goes for what they want, is very popular in its arena because of the fiery energy. And this could be represented by an Aries, perhaps. So I'm just interested to see, wow, there's so many of these. The king, you've got a king, a boss, someone who's very mature energetically in the realm of intellect, thought, and working in fields that involve that, such as justice, legal work, the courts. But also you have a lot of financial abundance at your foundation, but also in your recent past. And at the crown, you have the queen, which is this feminine, receptive energy that knows what she wants, has thought through things, not only with her heart, but with her mind. And she's at the crown, and that's saying that this is a possible outcome of the month of February, is to take on more of that feminine role of the mind. And she uses her sword swiftly. You see, she has it raised, ready to use if necessary. So there will be some issue coming up in February for my Geminis that will require a certain level of decision making, and one that is going to be clear and accurate and truthful for you. And now as we move to the next phase of this Celtic cross reading for you, Gemini, I just wanted to invite you to subscribe to my channel, Ingrid's Insights, and to give me a thumbs up if this reading is beneficial for you, Gemini. And let's see what is coming for you as we explore February. And this is saying, this is what you, Gemini, how you're imagining, how you're anticipating or looking into this upcoming month of February. And this is what is coming for you. The Two of Swords. Well, this is another card of decision. It's a card of being at a crossroads, Gemini, and having to come to a decision about something. And it could be that you feel in this position of how you see your situation in February is this one where you really don't know yet what to do or say in the realm of your intellect, or how you're viewing mentally, planning something in your mind about something coming up in February, perhaps. But it's saying that right now there is a decision to be made. It's going to require, because you've got the King and the Queen of Swords, and it's saying you're going to have to make some clear decision on something. But right now, how you find yourself is in a position of perhaps waiting, or not knowing, or intentionally not making a decision, because it could be a difficult one. But remember, you are the sun at the beginning of this reading. This is how you see yourself. And this is how you see you and your situation. So take that light of the sun, because the sun shines clarity on everything. Because when you look at things in the light of the sun, you know what is real and true and right for you. So Gemini, let's get some information from what is the environment around you. Who are these people, Gemini, in February that you will be dealing with? Because you will be dealing with a lot of youthful energy at the foundation, new money, new abilities, new planting of financial seeds, new investments. And what you've had in the recent past is a feminine, receptive, generous, abundant energy. And this is the environment around you, the people who live with you, or your friends, or you work with. This is what that is representing. And that is the Seven of Swords. So we've gone from the 2 to the 7. So there's a progression. But that is saying that the Seven of Swords is saying there might be some deception going on, some lies, deceits, betrayal, sneaky information going on. But this Queen of Swords, she will, Gemini, cut through to the truth of the matter, because she's at your crown, and this is the potential outcome that you're ready to receive. So the Seven of Wands can be a card of lies, deceits, betrayal, using the mind and tricking and planning in a very deceptive way. But at the same time, it can be a card of strategy and tactics. So maybe because you have this question, and this is how you see February for you, Gemini, is that you have some questions, some feelings of being at a crossroad, or not able to make a decision on something. And now it's saying that the Seven of Swords is in your environment, because maybe this decision you have to make, you know there's something a little sneaky about it, or deceptive, or maybe you know that it involves a level of lying or betraying, and that's making this decision difficult perhaps for you. But you've got the Queen, and as your challenge, you've got the King of Swords, who is able to use his higher mind, all of life experience, to know how Life often works where people are really going after their own self-interest, and to cut through to the truth, to what is clear, what the facts really point to. And either you, since this actually is in the environment around you, Gemini, it's saying to me that someone around you is lying. Someone around you is trying to deceive you. Someone around you is trying to use a tactic or certain strategies, like in a chess game, to get the advantage. So you need to look into that, especially if there's something that you know you have an indecision about and have to face making that choice. And the rune that you received was the rune of courage. So Gemini, you're moving into going forward with something in the environment that has to be addressed, because it could be deceiving you. Someone could be lying to you or trying to be tricky. So watch out. And what are your hopes and fears, Gemini? The Chariot. Your hope and fear is that you will move forward in triumph. The Chariot is a card of going out of the environment you already know, getting out of your comfort zone, realizing that you have developed these skills and you can direct this chariot without reins, because you have aligned yourself both with your shadow side and your light side, with those good qualities you show to the world and yourself, and the ones that might be a little bit shadowy. And it's saying, but you're moving toward this balance and using your energies in a wonderful, balanced way to go forward with this, whatever this goal is you have, Gemini, and you're going to move forward. And you've got the 7 here is the number of the Chariot, but also you have the 7 of Swords. So maybe 7-7 could be a number of synchronicities you might be seeing in your environment. So Gemini, let's see, as we move to the end of the reading, what is it that you need to know at the crown? What is it that my Geminis are the advice, the guidance that Gemini needs to know? The advice is the 4 of Wands, celebration. This Chariot is leading. You see how he has a wand lifted as well. The Chariot is taking you, Gemini, with the horsepower of combining the shadow and light sides of you, combining, balancing, and nothing is going to stop you. You're going to be invincible, and it's leading to a beautiful celebration, a new home, a new family, a new job, a marriage announcement. Maybe someone is having a baby, but it's something that we want to celebrate with bounty and share that energy. And that celebration comes on a firm foundation because you've had that Chariot that's your hope and fear, but you're going with confidence, courage, strength, and guidance. So a beautiful reading so far, Gemini. And let me pull a few more tarot cards to clarify. Well, I wanted to clarify for my Geminis, why are you the sun? What is the sun? That brightness in you, that victory, that celebration, that hope, that renewal, that growth, everything abundant in the light of the sun. The 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is a cup of a wish fulfillment. You see this couple in this light of the sun. And she is so abundant with her happiness, fulfillment. Look at the beauty in this card and so many cups to celebrate. The light, Gemini. What a beautiful card for you. That happiness that comes from enjoyment of life, enjoyment of what you do, of where you live. And we're celebrating that in the Four of Wands. And what does my Gemini need to know about why the King of Swords is here? What does the King of Swords want to tell you, Gemini? The King of Cups. So many kings. I mean, you're really leveling up here, Gemini, bossing up to that highest form of that masculine energy. And you see, this is the female King of Cups, because it's showing it. You can be a woman and the King of Cups. And this card shows she's able, even though she's the king, to stand firm with her masculine energy and let the troubled waters beneath her, those dark, deep oceanic waters, the turbulent waters, but she stays, or he stays firm, whether you're a man or a woman, on your emotions. You don't let your emotions rock you. You can be on your throne in the middle of the ocean and not spill from your cup, or not let your ship turn over. So that is the answer for the King of Swords. So it's saying, Gemini, your challenge is to use both your intellect and your feeling function and emotions to manage this happiness and sunlight and bounty and growth and love and prosperity. You have to learn to balance that with both your intellect and your heart, because at the foundation is this young energy of exploring money and finances and work and how to make my life secure and to ground it in reality. And that is clarified for Gemini by, why is the Page of Pentacles here? The Fool. You see, the Fool is one who is stepping out from this foundation, but stepping out with innocence and a new adventure, taking that risk, learning to just take the money. Maybe you're investing in something that is maybe shocking or risky, but you have that confidence to go for it, to take this new journey at the foundation, wherever that's going to lead you. And at the crown, what is the possible outcome for Gemini is your Queen of Swords saying the King of Wands. I can't believe, Gemini, so many kings and queens. You have the King of Wands twice here. That is significant for you. Why is this? The King of Wands is answering the Queen of Swords. So at the crown, the possible outcome, how you're totally absorbing mentally this question, is going to be helped by the King of Wands. That passion, that charismatic nature, that going passionately with fire for what you want, but also using truth and clarity to go for that as well. Because you've got the Queen. You've got so many, the King and Queen of Swords and Wands. It's amazing. And Gemini, as we're moving on into this reading for February, what's passing is the Queen of Pentacles. Let's talk about that. Because the moon is commenting on that queen. The queen is abundant. She's independently wealthy. She's worked hard and nurtured her assets, and they have become fruitful under her care. She's responsible. She's generous, but she also has a lot of wealth for herself too, Gemini. And this might have something to do with the mother, the moon, the things that we can't really see clearly. You got the Queen of Swords. She cuts through and sees very clearly. And you've got the sun that shines its light clearly on the evidence. And this is saying, but what is in the past, something around the realm of money, finances, investments, inheritance even, has been involved with the mother, or something that has to do with emotion, or something that's not totally clear, something you might be even frightened of, but something you have to face. And things often are not that clear in the moonlight, Gemini. So it's saying that in your recent past, maybe something wasn't clear about the Queen of Pentacles. Something about that feminine side of you, whether you're a man or a woman. And it's something still locked up in the realm of the moon, the mother, the emotions, deep feelings from the past. And just to have clarity on that, we're moving to the King of Wands. And he is saying this is where you're going in February, what you need to focus on, Gemini. Eight of Pentacles. Well, you're using that king's energy, that dynamic passion for something, this love of creativity, maybe even sexuality. People just really enjoy your company. You're a lot of fun. You take something and you run with it energetically. And that's saying you're going to run with something, Gemini, in the realm of working on something at work. Perhaps you're coming to the completion of a project, and you're going to see that your work has paid off, and your craftsmanship and what you've worked so hard to create, whether it's in the realm of your investments, your job and career, your family, or a creative project. Like here, she's painting her own butterfly, but that's the butterfly transformation. So something is transforming for you, Gemini, coming up right now in February, in the realm of you will be getting recognition, or people will begin to see the quality of the work you are putting into something. And you've got the King of Wands behind you with all of his passion and his desire for success and his ambition. And so why, Gemini, do you have the Two of Swords representing you and how you see the situation you're in right now? And the Two of Swords again. Well, this is saying you're definitely, Gemini, as you come into February, having to make a decision. And you see here, these swords are crossed, the two swords, so it's hard to make a decision. You're at a crossroads. You're unclear. But you've got the Queen of Swords at the crown, who cuts through and knows exactly what the truth is and is not afraid to speak it. But there's something about how you see yourself, which is the Two of Swords, that there's a lot of energy up in your head right now. You're maybe planning something or thinking about something in your mind, or being in conflict about two positions or two options. But it's saying get these bird's nests out of your head, get some clarity, because you have to face, as you're going up and seeing what is this environment you're in, the people you're dealing with, the players in your life right now, Gemini. And it's the Seven of Swords, because you've got the Star, and the Star is Aquarius, and that is that energy, and we're moving into the sign of Aquarius right now in February. And happy birthday to any of my February Aquariuses out there. And this is saying that out of this, the people around you might be sneaky, lying, deceiving, but they also could be doing this as a strategy to kind of try to gain the upper hand or get the advantage over you, Gemini. But it's saying that you have the star, and the star shines this beautiful light of faith and hope and optimism on whatever is in your situation. And so that's saying that be careful to watch out for any kind of deceptions. Read the fine print, really look at people's motives. But it's saying that in the end, the environment around you is a star. It's shining, it's bright, it's optimistic. Maybe you have an Aquarius that is you're in a relationship with an Aquarius, or someone who is close to you is an Aquarius, because that's the star. And that might be bringing some starlight onto these untruths, these deceptive ways. And you will be going forward because you've got the Chariot and the hopes and fears. And why, Gemini, is this Chariot here, and where are you going? Seven of Swords again. Well, in this Seven of Swords, you see this is a kind of serpent-like figure, woman figure. And she's kind of has been stealing the eggs out of the nest, maybe out of the bird's nest here. And this starlight is showing the light onto this deception or these lies or something sneaky, because it's in your environment. It's the people around you, Gemini. And watch out for that deception again, because it could hold you up in moving forward. Or learn to balance in your own energies those sneaky tactics, or cutting corners, or trying to gain the upper hand, because that will hold the Chariot back. But the Chariot is going to move forward, because it's saying triumph is coming for Gemini, something very exciting in February. And you've got this celebration coming with the Four of Wands, celebrating a milestone, your stability, a new home, something that you have just found some balance and stability with, and now it's coming to fruition to celebrate with the Emperor. Well, the Emperor, that's perhaps an Aries energy. You have a lot of these, the King of Wands, Aries energy, but it's saying the Emperor, you're bossing up, Gemini. You're taking command of this celebration, of your happiness, of that balance in life, of having worked hard to come to finally a happy home, a happy situation where you can be the boss, where you can take leadership, authority, but enjoy it and enjoy being able to have that leadership and authority over others, but doing that with a sense of happiness, celebration, because you are the sun. So such a powerful reading for my Geminis today for February 2024. And I always love doing these readings for you, Gemini. And I was going to pull one more angel card for you. But before I do that, I'm just inviting you again to subscribe to my channel, Ingrid's Insights. And that will get this message out, because this is important to spread this message out to all of us and to see what does our angel guides want you to know now after we've done this reading, this very intense reading for Gemini. But you're the boss now. You're the sun. You have so many kings and queens showing you that masterful and position of authority over your own life. And now it's saying romance and connection. Well, February is a month of love, and it is the month of Valentine's. So, Gemini, this is saying, I hope you have just a wonderful month of romance and connection with those dear to you. And you've got the star here in your environment. And as we end, I'll pull a fairy card from that hidden realm, those gentle creatures who have information that we might need. And they want Gemini to know, what do they need you to know? Summer. Well, that's your birthday is coming in summer, Gemini. And it's saying everything that you're asking for becomes yours in summertime. So wonderful reading. And so I'm thinking, like, take all of this in, and the romance and connection. And summer, you will find this fruition because you're bossing up and you're the emperor now. That's powerful. Well, thank you so much, Gemini. And please visit my website, ingridsinsights.com, for a personal reading or to do a live coaching session. And you know I love you, Gemini, and I'm always happy to be here with you in this interconnected field where we're growing and we're surrendering and we're learning to have courage to face everything in life, and we're not afraid to shine like the sun or like the stars, and we're bossing up to our highest and best life. And so thank you so much, and please check me out again at Ingrid's Insights. Bye-bye, Gemini.